Hey guys, what's up? It's Dusty here, back with another crypto video, and today we're going to be talking about Stellar, XLM, and Vechain VET. We're also going to give away $50 worth of crypto, and all that you have to do to enter this giveaway is press the like button on this video and comment something down below, and if we actually hit 250 likes within 24 hours, we are giving it away. Make sure you guys follow my second channel called Dusty Finance. It's a cool channel based on some more traditional finance rather than cryptocurrency, but I think there's a lot of cool videos on there that you guys should check out. And also make sure you go ahead and check out the Crypto Traders group down below. So guys, let's go into Stellar XLM. Stellar price analysis. XLM price keeps the moderate upsurge intact. And what I found so interesting about this is how they're actually not giving us as much info as I would have liked. And I'm actually not pointing this specifically to this article, but to most of the articles that I'm viewing on a daily basis from Stellar. Is just that it's mostly about some random price prediction, yet they're not going too much into depth with exactly what's going on, exactly why the price is failing, exactly what's happening in a more general sense to the crypto market, or what they could also do to add a little bit to, the story is add a XLM to BTC chart. And if you have no idea what that is instead of comparing XLM to US dollars, so really looking at the price of Stellar in US dollars, you're looking at the price in Bitcoin. Because what we know as factual is that these coins have a direct correlation with the movement of Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin goes up really heavily, these coins are going to go up. If Bitcoin goes down, these coins are going to go down. But what is important in these times when, the coins are not doing much on their own, it is quite important, at least to me, to know what they're doing relatively to Bitcoin. And I think just one chart, maybe even a 45, it actually would not have even mattered what they did. It's just for the idea there. It would have just been really cool if they had added it to add a little bit to the story, to give people some insight, because this right here is plain old useless. Really, it is price analysis, so you can do it as broad or as easy as you want to, but still, crypto news here is really slacking in terms of what they put out sometimes. I just really don't get annoyed, but I just think it's a waste of internet space. That's just a joke, guys. Litecoin and Stellar XLM prices indicate future upsurge. Binance coin still struggles at the bottom. Now, again, if we compare it to the previous article, again, this one actually already goes about 3 coins and has a little bit more of a story attached to it. They actually do an analysis for 3 coins, so we actually already have an idea of how the coin is performing relatively to some other coins in the market. And again, you don't have to always have a BTC chart in there, but then compare it to something so we have an idea of how it is performing relatively. All right, because there's a story about price, but that's not too good. And now, looking at these other charts, again, this is from just a couple of days here, from the 20th, and here from the 19th, and here from the 20th as well-ish. We can see that Stellar, in a greater scheme of things, has actually not been doing as bad as some people have made it out to be. If you look from beginning to end, okay, it's been negative, but if you look from beginning to end with Binance coin, it's even more negative, with it being more in the red than Stellar has been. And if you look at it from Litecoin, from beginning to end, it's also negative. So again, if you see it from that perspective, it is actually not that bad what Stellar is doing here, and that gives me a little bit of a positive vibe. Stellar price forecast: XLM falls back to 7 cents after a price break. The token is preparing for the upcoming wave, which seems bullish due to the recent price break. Stellar has managed to surpass the wedge pattern after a few days of price increase. Stellar XLM is currently indecisive as price roams at 7-cent price levels. Since a previous Stellar analysis, its prices remained in a squeeze after a slight breakup on the falling wedge pattern yesterday. Meanwhile, the mentioned support and resistance levels are still very much intact, and up to this moment, the price action is yet to display a significant move. Stellar's price is now in the middle of consolidation as the market stable gets at around 7 cents price level. The token is preparing for the upcoming wave, which seems bullish due to the recent price break, and the Stellar price may roll back if the buy signal falls or turns false. Now, Stellar's current statistics here are said to be: it's trading at 7 cents, market cap 1.4 billion-ish, trading volume 122 million, and resistance is at 7.25, 7.5 and 8 cents, and support at 66, 63, and 60 cents. No, cent. How do you say that? That was a stupid mistake. I should have just said 6.6, 6.3. But it's also very annoying because most of you guys that are viewing this video know exactly what I'm talking about in terms of cents or dollars. But people were only listening like in the car. When I'm saying 60 or 66, they're like, what is this dude talking about? Because I'm not talking about cents, I'm not talking about dollars. It is 0.0 and then the number. But yeah, it's very annoying. Yeah, but what it's actually telling us right here is that right now we're at 7.12 cents, so we're going into the right direction, but there will be a big hurdle at 7.25 cents, yet it's pretty far away, so we have a little bit of free time, a little bit of space to wander. And according to this downtrend here that has been going on for a couple of weeks already, we've maybe broken it. At least the downtrend that they portrayed here, we have broken it, so there could be something positive to this. It is yet to be seen, guys. If we do not break 725, we're most likely just going to go back down again like we always do. But hey, guys, you never know. Stellar XLM price analysis. Trends are bullish. Released a new SDK support for dApps packages, and this is what I like. This is stuff that I like to see because it gives you some real insight. You know what is going on then in comparison to just plain price analysis. Here is a piece of good news for dApps developers wishing to build on the Stellar network. The Stellar Foundation has recently released new Horizon Go SDK along with JavaScript and Java packages to support the hosting of dApps. Not to forget that this is the third official SDK supported by the Stellar Foundation. And here again, current statistic for Stellar, you can check out how the price is doing. But that is again some little positive amount of news, which again, in Stellar is really hard to find. A lot of you guys do not know, but it is hard to find articles like this that give you any information whatsoever. A quick little article about Bitcoin. I actually forgot that it was in there, but it was quite important, so that's why I opened it. Bitcoin realized market cap hits 100 billion for the first time. Yeah, that was pretty much it. Let's see. The Bitcoin BTC network passed a new milestone this week as new data revealed the extent of altcoins' losses. According to data aggregator Coinmetrics.io, on August 25th, so-called realized market cap has become the latest indicator flashing bullish for Bitcoin. Realized Bitcoin market cap surpassed the $100 billion record. Realized market cap, an alternative calculation of Bitcoin's market cap, is now at record highs. Calculated from multiplying the price of each Bitcoin last traded by the size of each trade, the figure for Bitcoin passed $100 billion on Sunday. And again, it's a different valuation, something that not many people attach value to, at least that I've spoken to, but it's a new way to do it, and it is quite cool / positive again to see. But all of this stuff, you know, like the new high, new gains, new this, new that, are all positive in the grand scheme of things, as in they're more catalyst for our BTC run. And as we know, and as we saw before, if BTC runs, the altcoins run, and that's what we want in the end. Vechain attends Shanghai International Blockchain Week of 2019. So I think it was, oh, here it actually stands already. Shanghai, August 23rd, PR Newswire, from September 14th to 18th, 2019. Shanghai International Blockchain Week 2019, the largest and most influential blockchain gathering in China, will be held by the Wangshan Blockchain Labs, a top blockchain research body in China. And this event this year will bring together over 2,000 participants and 250 experts of 50 global projects to share their insights and experience on development of blockchain technology, its real-world applications, regulations, and compliance. Invited guests such as Dr. Chao Weng, he's actually just a normal vice chairman and executive director at Wangshan Holdings, founder of Wangshan Blockchain Labs, Vitalik Buterin, founder of Ethereum and chief scientist at Wangshan Blockchain, vice president and chief information officer at WeBank, China's first digital bank initiated by Tencent, Henry Ma, and the general manager at Unicom China IoT company, Chen Xiaochang, will be in attendance. Again, they're pretty big names at that event. And as the world's leading enterprise-level blockchain for the public, Vechain possesses a proven track record of promoting the adoption of blockchain technology. For instance, Vechain developed MyStoryTM with DNVGL, a blockchain-powered business assurance solution already implemented by 3 wineries in Italy: Ricci, Curbastro, Ruffini, and Torrevento. Another example in the, whatever guys, actually here's a little bit more about Vechain, going on why they're so great and why this is so cool. Yet the thought alone that they're going into this event is another big catalyst for us to be like, yes, all right, to be like, wow, you know, just to be excited and be ecstatic about the whole situation, because what we've been seeing is that Vechain is one of the best networking cryptocurrencies out there. Vechain is one of the biggest players in the crypto space right now in terms of partnerships, and that Vechain really knows what they want and how they want to do it. Now, one thing that Vechain is missing is just a variety of integrations, because we know they can get it done. We know they did do it, but it's just getting more and more and more. And by these events, they can network in such a way that I think, we're seeing some really cool stuff coming from this. Vechain price analysis: when is VET going to surge up above the baseline? That's a question I cannot answer ever, I think, because here they say it is time for Vechain to acquire some attention in the network, which is again, it can be seen from two sides. I see it as they need to, to go network, but you can also talk about the global network, and they need to acquire some attention in that. However, the trend might favor the investors soon, but the marketing by VET might need some new strategies to work upon. As of now, VET is popular amongst the short group and might need a little more supply support. Let's hope that VET becomes the center of discussion in the cryptocurrency soon. Point. Here are some price predictions and conclusions, but hey, if you're here for the Vechain price on the shorter term, I really kind of recommend against it. Like, in terms of adoption, Vechain is my top 3 for sure, because they are insane in what they get done, in what they want to get done, and how they're doing it, how quick paced and everything. But in terms of price, I don't have the big catalyst in front of me right now. I don't know what's going to really just surge it up to the moon, and that's why I kind of recommend against it if you're in it for that specific thing. At this moment, VET is demonstrating a bearish pattern, which means clients are encouraged to offer on the purchase side. Be that as it may, you should consider resistance and support. You can see them right here. Pivot point 0.004625. Let's go all the way down to Vechain. Where are they? 33, 0.0045. VET price analysis: the crypto is trading in the green zone, partnered with the counterfeit wine recently. So what Vechain has been doing for a little while as well is, in this case, partnering up with counterfeit wine. But what they've also been doing is really trying to get rid of counterfeit things, right? And that's what we saw with My Story. That's what we saw with some of the I don't even know what the other names are of some of the partnerships that they've been having, but some of the other beverage, I think, or clothing things that they had just a little while ago. They're trying to get rid of forgeries, guys. In this case, China's largest wine importer, Counterfeit Wine, is now, that's a really interesting name, is now using Vechain for blockchain traceability and anti-counterfeit. Additionally, China is also projected to become the world's second largest wine consumer by 2020. The increase in sales of wine will eventually create a domino effect for others that are on board as well. And again, that's all pretty cool to see. Again, we already know the idea. When it comes to enterprises, Vechain is one of the most prominent cryptos to partner with. Some of its clients include DMVGL, the Chinese government, Louis Vuitton, and others. However, this is, by the way, LVMH, so that's Louis Vuitton, Moet, and Hennessy. I don't know if they have a specific partnership with Louis Vuitton themselves, because it's an under branch. I don't know. However, Vechain is now switching its business model to business to customer, or consumer. But the effort will take some time to stand ground. As far as trends are concerned, the short trading might give some return. Again, I'm kind of against that, as I don't completely know what to tell you guys about it. Vechain price analysis: amidst volatility, VET price escalated by 6% in the last 24 hours. This is already a week ago. I just want to show you guys that Vechain is not dead. There's still price movements. It can still do some crazy stuff. As some people were saying that Vechain is just going downhill, downhill, downhill with no movements whatsoever, no volatility anymore. But that's definitely not the end. That's definitely not the case. And Vechain price analysis: diminishing trend continues. A new project is launched on the OceanX Go platform. We again already discovered this. We already talked about it, but I saw it standing at the top with a lot of people still reading about it, so I thought I should quickly mention it again. But you all that are watching these videos have most likely already seen it before, as we already did discuss it. Guys, make sure you check out the Facebook group. There's a link for that in the description below, but you should go ahead and check it out. It's a pretty cool group, and I'm going to be posting some really cool things in there soon. Also, don't forget to follow my second channel called Dusty Finance, but most importantly, don't forget to subscribe to the Dusty BC channel right this second, because I'm going to be pumping up some really cool videos soon, guys. I've been liking for a little bit, as you might have seen in here, but I'm going to be pumping it up. So make sure you keep checking them out, and I'll see you guys again in another crypto video. Take care, everybody, and have a very nice day. Don't forget to check out all the links in the description below.